Last lesson of this unit, we're going to do elimination with multiplication. So we're just going to finish up our discussion of elimination and look at what if it's not already set up all nice and pretty for us. So let's take a look with a couple examples. Example 1. We're going to solve both systems using elimination. We're going to start with the system 5x plus 6y equals -8. And 2x plus 3y equals -5. Okay, so I said in the last lesson that the first step is to make two of the variables opposite. Well, the first step really is to get it set up like this, where we've got variables stacked on top of each other and the just numbers by themselves. So essentially, we put them both in standard form, right? Is what we're going for there. Now, so in order to get them to be opposites, we need to take and we need to multiply one or both of them times a number. So if I take and look at this second one and I multiply it times -2, then these two are going to be opposites, right? Because -2 times 3 is -6. So we're going to multiply times -2. -2 times 2x is -4x. -2 times 3y is -6y. -5 times -2 is +10. Almost made a mistake. Even I make negatives mistakes, right? And so that's this one changed. So let's rewrite this first one underneath. X plus 6y equals -8. So see, now we're set up all pretty for elimination. So we're going to do the elimination step. These two cancel. -4x plus 5x is +1x, or just x. Nice. 10 minus 8 is 2. So we've already got it. Wow. That was a nice problem, wasn't it? So we're going to take and substitute that 2 in for x in any of the equations. I would not, if I were you, put it into one of the ones that you multiplied, because those numbers are going to be bigger because you multiplied them times something and made them bigger. And so I'm going to plug it back into one of the original two. I'm going to plug it into the second one. You could do it into any of these, actually. So I'm going to plug it into the second equation, right? And have 2 times parentheses plus 3y equals -5. I'm going to put a 2 inside the parentheses and then solve it on down. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 3y. We're going to bring down what we haven't touched. -5. We're going to subtract off this 4 because it's positive. So to get rid of it, we're going to subtract it. It's positive and it's at addition subtraction, right? Because the 3 is also positive, but we're going to divide it off in a minute. -5 minus 4, the signs are the same, so we add and keep the sign. So it'd be -9. We're going to divide by 3 on both sides, leaving us with y equals -3. We just need to write the equation, the answer as a point, and then we're done with this problem. So it's the point 2, -3, because points go x, y. Circle that, dude. Let's do one more, and then we're going to be done with this lesson and this unit. Sound good? I think so. Sounds great. Let's do example number 2. We're making great progress here, folks. Hope y'all are enjoying it. A like, comment, subscribe would be great. Especially if you're just joining us on YouTube and you're not one of my students, because I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear from you, whether these videos are being useful to you, or how you're using them, or if there's anything else we can help you with on your math journey, your science journey, or your homeschooling journey in general. Or if you're a teacher using this in your class or something, I'd love to hear that too. So our example 2 is 4x plus 2y equals 8, and 3x plus 3y equals 9. Now, this one's not quite so simple, right? Because this one, we can't just multiply one of them and then have it end up being the other one. So on this one, we need to multiply both of them times something, right? So we could, if we wanted to eliminate the x's, we could multiply the top one times 3 and the bottom one times -4. That would do it, right? That'd make both of them, make these 12 and -12 respectively. Or we could do 3 on the top one and -2 on the bottom one, and we'd cancel the y's, which I think is the choice that I'm going to go with, just because those numbers are smaller. You really could pick either one. So the top one, I'm multiplying times 3. And then the bottom one, I'm going to multiply times -2, right? So I picked these numbers, but I made this one opposite, right? So we're going to end up with 6 and -6. So let's do that. Don't forget to multiply times everything. That would be another common mistake that I see on this kind of problem, especially if you get to going too fast or any of that stuff. If you is not really distributing this all the way. So we've got to do 3 times everything on the top. 3 times 4x is 12x. 3 times 2y is 6y. 3 times 8 is 24. That's one of those multiplication facts that I always have to double take and think about for half a second. Y'all have ones like that? If you do, what are your double take multiplication facts? Let me know in the comments. -6x. I don't know why I'm so chatty in this particular video. Just is happening. Maybe it's because I'm hungry and I'm trying to distract myself, because I am definitely hungry. -2 times 3y is -6y equals 9 times -2 is -18. That would be a extra special easy place to forget is not multiplying this last one. I've seen that mistake made many times. So now we're to the elimination step, because these are going to cancel, right? So over here we have 12x minus 6x. So that gives us 6x. This one's not quite so nifty as the first one, because we do have that last little step in a minute. 24 minus 18 is 6. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to divide both sides by 6. Those 6's cancel, leaving us with x equals, now 6 divided by 6 is 1, right? So it kind of cancels too, sort of, but when we're dividing, canceling equals 1, right? So we're going to take and we're going to substitute this 1 in somewhere. I'm going to plug it in the second one. Mostly because it's easy to draw the arrow, honestly, on this particular one. It's easier for me to get at it, and it's going to be less messy on the picture and for the notes and such. All right, so I'm going to do the second one with a parentheses where the x is equals 9. We're going to stick a 1 in there. That's nice and easy. We like 1s and 0s. 1s and 0s make our life easy. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 3y equals 9. We'll subtract off this 3. Those cancel, leaving us with 3y equals 6. Going to divide that 3 off. Leaving us with y equals 2. Last thing that we're going to do in this lesson, this unit, is to write our answer as an ordered pair. 1, 2, because ordered pairs go x, y. They don't go bump in the night. They go x, y. If you're not one of my students, thanks for joining us. You can check out emberlearninglabs.com for more information about the things that we're offering and all the things we're doing. If you're living in the Lubbock area, you should check us out. Maybe you get to join us for one of our classes in the future. If you are one of my students, do your homework, and I'll see you in class. All of those things. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's helpful. See you later. Bye-bye.